Now that we have explored the interface of SolidWorks, let's create a simple part step by step. For now, we are only going to concern ourselves with one type of feature: extrude, boss, or base. Extrude, when you take a 2D area and push the design out into another dimension. A 2D area, for example, can be made into a 3D volume by extruding it out a specific distance, d. So, as you can see here, we have a circle which is extruded by 7.5 or 75 millimeters. You can extrude to make a solid, or you can extrude to make a cut. So you can make a solid shape like this, or you can cut it in half and make it hollow. You can extrude a rectangle and make it a wall. There are many ways to extrude a surface. We could make this rectangle and extrude it down or up, or we can make this rectangle and put it to the left or right. So here we have two ways to extrude that and get the same shape that we can see here. Let's begin and create a new part. Okay, file, let me see. File, new part. Okay, this is our working area. Now that we created our file, we wish to model the following part and get the same output like in here. This is a basic 3-inch bar used often to mount our wheels to our motors. It's obviously 3 inches long, yet 0.125 inches in width. Okay, how do we make sure we use the correct units? We will sketch it like that: 3 inches, 0.125. We must go to Features Manager, right click on our bar, then choose Document Properties. Always remember to do this first when you're making a new bar to get the dimensions right. So we will go to our bar, then choose Document Properties. Let's go. This is our part. Document Properties. Go to Units and choose inches, pound, seconds. Or if you are working with millimeters, you can choose mmgs, which stands for millimeters, gram, second, or you can go with meter, kilogram, second. It depends on the type of units that you are using. For now, let's use inch, pound, seconds. Then click OK. Okay. Now, after choosing the unit, let's begin by selecting Extrude Base or Extrude Boss Base. You should notice that your tab will change to Property Manager, asking you to select a plan from the view. Let's see. If we went to Extrude Base, as you can see here, this is our Property Manager. It's asking us to select a plane on which to sketch the features cross-section. Okay. After this, go ahead and select the horizontal plane shown. This plane. You should notice several things happen after selecting that plane. You switch to Features Manager. You have sketch buttons on the dynamic toolbar. Your view below is shown as top view. You are looking down on top of the part. So you will be looking down on top of the part. You will get a sketch toolbar opened up for you, like the one here. Let's see what will happen. We will choose this plane, as you can see here. Here we get our feature manager again, and the sketch toolbar appears for us, asking us to start sketching our design. So now click on rectangle, and you should see the cursor change to a rectangle with a pencil, which means you are sketching. You are drawing or sketching your design. Make a rectangle by dragging the mouse from the one corner of the screen to the other. The size doesn't matter at this point. Click the green check in Feature Manager when complete. So let's go. Choose corner rectangle. Let's start by dragging from one side to another. Okay, that's it. Now you just need to check that green check to close the dialog and tell the software or tell SolidWork that you are done creating that rectangle in the sketch mode. That's it. We finished creating our rectangle. Okay. Now, as you can see here, if you hit escape, it will get you out of the rectangle tool and back to a normal cursor. As you can see here, we need dimensions to our rectangle. At the bottom right of your screen, you will see the figure below, obviously, as in here. We are in the middle of our sketch, but it also says underdefined. This means that there are parts of the sketch that are not defined according to location. Click the bottom right point on the rectangle here. You should be able to move this point around as its location is not defined. This point has degree of freedom and is not constrained. It's not yet constrained, so you can move it anywhere you want. You just need to click on it, then move it around. Click on that on the small box next to the far right vertical line here. Notice this box turns pink when clicked and that it has a vertical line in it. This means that this line is vertical, and when you click on it, you can move it left or right. The vertical lines can thus be moved up or down. Please, try to save your work continuously so that you won't lose it. Press the delete button, then click on the top right point. Note that the line is not defined as a vertical line anymore, and the degree of freedom are extended, as you can see. The horizontal line still moves up and down, but notice that the vertical can be moved in any direction. So let's try it. Now if we went here, as you can see here's our underdefined. So it's not yet defined, but you can define it. Now if we click here, as you can see, we can move it freely. It has a free degree of freedom, or a moving degree of freedom. Let's stop it right here. As you can see here's our green rectangle. If we clicked on it, it will turn pink. So if we hit on delete, now we can move that line to any direction that we want, not just left and right. We can move it, as you can see here, in any direction, because we removed that line sign from right of that line. Let's get back. As you can see here, this is the icon that we removed. I just clicked on it, then hit the delete button so that I can move it freely. If we did repeat that, if I want to move that, as you can see here, I can't move it freely because it has the vertical sign here. Same goes for our horizontal line here. Okay. Now we can add any relation by clicking on a line, turns a green. Line properties will appear and you can click on the vertical button on the add relations window to constrain the line to just the vertical direction. So if we went back to our software and remove that, we can click on that line. As you can see here, the line properties window will open. We can choose the vertical property for that line, then click OK, and we are back on track. It's not moving freely, it's only moving left and right. This is really easy, as you can see, and you should practice this yourself. Now I know that this exercise is going really long for you, but you need to understand this well so that we can move on with our tutorials. Click on the right vertical line, then hold down the Ctrl button, then click on the left vertical line. This is to select the two lines, both right line and left line. You should see a list of available relations here. Here we selected the two lines. Here we can see the relations. Okay, we can add both lines. Let's choose equal and vertical. So we can choose both relations. We need these two lines to be equals in length and vertical, so not horizontal and not with free degree of free movement. Okay, we need to do the same thing for the up and down lines. Okay, let's go and do that. Let's choose these two lines, this one and this one. Okay, we did choose these two. Now vertical and equal. As you can see, here's the vertical sign, here's the equal sign. Now hit OK, then do the same thing for these two lines. We need them horizontal and equal, then hit the OK. So here is equal, horizontal, equal, vertical, as you can see here. Now, before going any further, apply everything that we did in this part of the exercise, and I will see you next lesson. Don't go to the next lesson unless you completed what I just did in this lesson. So please practice and practice and practice, and you will succeed in mastering SolidWork. See you in the next lesson where we will continue this exercise. Thanks for watching.